What's up, my friends? I've got 2 free picks, a ton of research totally free. I'm going to show you where you can make extra picks on your own. Yesterday, all 3 picks in the video and the comment section injured. Marcus Smart, Robert Williams injured in the first half, didn't play the second half. Kristaps Porzingis on his way to hit the over of 8.5 rebounds, hurt his ankle midway through the third quarter. All 3 picks, all 3 injured. I'm sorry to those who tailed. 2,000 people watched the video, of course, and all 3 get injured. Couldn't believe it. My heart sunk. I apologize. I can't control it, but I still feel bad. Today, hopefully, no injuries. We were on fire. A 12-2 run before those 3 injuries. Let's go on another streak today, starting with Josh Hart and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And, of course, I'm going to show you the research tool that's free and linked in the description section where you can make your own picks and find lines that will bump on prizepicks, plus EV betting all day. Here it is. Quick example. Bam Adebayo, juiced to the over for rebounds, 9.5 on DraftKings, minus 135. FanDuel's already bumped them to 10.5 plus odds. PrizePicks has them at 9.5. That line, 99% of the time on PrizePicks, is going to get bumped. When this happens on the books, you can get ahead of the bump. That's going to be a 10.0 later today. I can almost guarantee it. Who knows what PrizePicks is doing on the weekend, though. If they are taking their time, if they leave it up, if they try to give you a good line, try to get you to play more, that's fine too. I mean, take it if you want. Don't take it. It's up to you. But I want you to be able to identify these, and I'll show you how to use this tool after I make the first 2 picks. So if you want to see it, stick around to the end of the video. Now, if you're here for free content, please hit the like button, scroll down on your phone, or if you can see it right now on your PC or tablet, hit the like button, subscribe, daily videos, daily free picks. And if you want all the premium stuff, you guys can grab that down below in the description section, plus 428.8 units in 2022 off pure singles betting. Everything else is a bonus. Everything else is the cherry on top. I know it's kind of hard to see. This is how Discord is set up. You've got your private chat links and all this. You've got all your private picks channels, things like that. We added a new one, PrizePicks value tier, which has been absolutely insane. Went 13-6 yesterday, and then the night before had gone, let me see the recap, had gone 12-3. I mean, this is just one of the best channels ever. What we do is we find juiced odds on sportsbooks for you, and then we show you that play on PrizePicks so that you can see, and we give some notes. Claxton hit this over in 9 of the last 10 games. He's averaging 4.8 blocks and steals over the last 10, 4.2 over the last 5. He's juiced minus 145 on BetMGM, and here you can find it on PrizePicks. And we do this for you in this channel, and it's been glorious. That is a members-only channel. It has been so darn good. It's not even funny. How do we do it? Well, partially with this tool. So if you want to be able to do it on your own, you can, or if you want us to do it for you, just join up. It's less than $1 a day. Cup of coffee. Oh my gosh, you guys can grab that down below. It's the patreon.com/Sparry link. Josh Hart this year has been phenomenal. Over 10.5 points, rebounds, and assists in the first half. Now, a lot of people really like these first half picks, but I do. I think they're pretty soft because they don't take into account a lot of different things that I do, which is what are their rotations, right? Basically, PrizePicks takes their full game PRA, halves it, or just about, and then slaps it on the website. But what it doesn't do is take into account what their actual rotations are. It definitely matchup based for some teams. Josh Hart, man, this guy is consistent as can be in the first half, not just this year, but last year and years past. He's a minutes eater. He's averaging just under 18 minutes per game in the first half. That's the second most on the team when active. So Josh Hart going to be out there a ton. He's also going to be out there a ton for this matchup against the Lakers. It's fast-paced, and this is the type of ball game that Josh Hart actually thrives in, as evidenced by the first time they faced the Lakers, and he had 17 PRA in the first half. He's actually hit the over this season at this mark in 64% of the games. Lakers defense bottom 10 in all 3 categories, points, rebounds, and assists. They just don't play great defense. Both these teams should be playing at a fast pace today. A massive 239-point total, only a 6-point spread. Should be fairly competitive. Hopefully no blowouts. Even if there is one, we still get 18-ish minutes out of Josh Hart in the first half today. Now, the next pick, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Sportsbooks, minus 115 right now. You can get this across FanDuel, DraftKings, Fliff. Doesn't matter where you're looking. I like this one a lot, too. Now, here's the deal. When he is in a competitive game and plays 30-plus minutes, He's actually hit the over in 67% of the games. That's phenomenal. The best part, he's played Denver 3 times this year. Guess what? Had 35 plus points and assists in all 3 games. Why? Well, Denver, my friends, gives up top 5 most assists in the NBA over the last 10 games, over the last 30 games, and over the entire season. So you've got a guy here who can go nuclear and hit the over in points alone on any given matchup, but also gets a plus matchup in the assist category. And that was extremely evidenced by the last time he did face Denver, where he had 11 assists when they were home against Denver. Now they are on the road today. Does that matter for you? Doesn't matter too much for me. He had 35 points and assists against Denver on the road this season, earlier in the season. And I just really like the way SGA looks and all the different filters, all the different things I'm looking at here. And it's hard for me not to like him. So again, hey, do me a favor. If you don't want to watch the tool section, you can use this on your own. It's down below. And again, the Discord channel I was showing you, we derive a lot of those picks from this tool, and we have some back-end stuff. You know, we can't give it all away, right? I mean, we got to be able to make good picks on our own, not have it all out there for everyone. But we give, you know, a lighter version of what we have publicly. You guys can use this link if you want. It's down below in the description section. And if you want us to just give you the answer key like we have and gone 24-9 over the last 2 days. By the way, it's not like it was just the last 2 days. This channel is hitting over 70% of the time since we started it on January 10th. This is new. I mean, this is day 12, day 13 for us. And I mean, we're talking over 70% of the time this channel is hitting. And as you saw, 12 and 6 to 1 day, 12 and 3. There's 15 to 20 picks per day on this channel alone, on top of tennis and NBA and NFL, esports. These things are all PGA. This stuff is in there, and you're getting 15 to 20 picks. NHL, another one. You're getting 15 to 20 picks per day in that value channel alone as a member. And then you still get all those other sports. You get the sportsbook coverage, Thrive Fantasy, Underdog, Prize Picks. I'm not trying to be a salesman, but I'm trying to show you the value of what we are doing for less than $1 a day. Many of you are watching us for the first time. It felt necessary to tell you. So this tool, I'm going to enlarge the screen here so that you guys can see some of these numbers a little bit better. So down the page here, you've got all these different tabs. You can check, well, how are these teams doing last 10 games? What's their defense like? And you can sort, right? So if you're looking at like a rebounds prop, oh, you can see, wow, the Nets are giving up the most rebounds per game in the NBA over the last 10 games, 47.3 rebounds per game. And then you go look up, well, who are the Nets playing today? Okay, they're playing Golden State Warriors. All right, who's a guy maybe I would look to target today? Maybe Draymond Green. Maybe I'm looking at Draymond's rebounds and assist prop. So what's Brooklyn doing assist-wise? How many assists are they giving up per game? Well, they're not at all, actually. They are giving up the 5th least over the last 10 games. Right, so you can keep looking at this. You can look at the rebound percentages. You can look at whatever you want. I mean, honestly, you're looking for 3 points made. How many 3-pointers are these teams giving up? Well, Denver only allowing 9.5 threes per game. Well, guess what, my friends? That's actually fine for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, who scores over 85% of his points at the free throw line and inside the 3-point line. So, you know, a guy like SGA, yeah, okay, the perimeter is covered by Denver. Great. Who cares? Right? SGA is going to score everything in the paint anyways. So you can do this research on your own if you want. Now, how am I using the daily prop summary? So this is a pretty cool tab. I mean, you're able to sort, you know, by the odds, right? And then you're going to be able to see, all right, you can see the 2, FanDuel and DraftKings. And then basically you're just looking like this. Okay, here's one that pops up real quick. Trey Murphy, all right, on Sportsbooks, over 3.5 rebounds is minus 155 on DraftKings, minus 154 on FanDuel. PrizePicks has juiced him to 4. Remember I was talking about Bam Adebayo in the beginning? You want to look for a line like this. How about this? Shai Gilgeous-Alexander over 4.5. Nope, sorry. He's bumped to 5. So you want to find one where it has the same line, 3.5, 3.5, and like 3.5, something like that, where the juice is everywhere. Okay, here's one. So we've got Anthony Simons, over 2.5 rebounds, minus 140 on DraftKings, minus 132 on FanDuel, and then PrizePicks has them at 2.5. So is this a spot that we want to attack? And then you want to go do your own research. So over the last 10 games, here's his game logs, and then you can see he's hit the under in 6 of the last 10 games. So he's not doing well in the rebounds category lately. Does that matter enough for you to take the under? Do you want the over? Do you want to fade it? You'll want to look at the matchup against the Lakers. Again, we already know they are bottom 10 in rebounds, so maybe that's a little bit better. Maybe you take the over, so on and so forth. You guys can make your own decisions. Sometimes it's easier to me. Sometimes it's harder. Sometimes it just means fade. It's up to you how you want to use this. Bam Adebayo is a nice one today, I think. Over 9.5 rebounds. You can see minus 135 on DK Sportsbook. He's been juiced to the line has been moved on FanDuel to 10.5. And then if you go look at his 10 rebounds alt line on FanDuel, I think it was like minus 180, I believe it was. So you're getting a nice upside. FanDuel is saying, minus 180. So 66%, my math is so bad, but 66, 67% probability that he hits 10 rebounds today. PrizePicks has him at 9.5 still. So you would take over 9.5. That's plus EV betting. You throw all research away. You're just comparing lines and looking for the plus expected value line, which would be 9.5 on PrizePicks. Now, does that take into account any research? Nope, and that's okay. That's a lot of what we're doing in that value channel, and that's why it's hit 70% of the time for members. We do this for you. You don't have to do it if you don't want to. All right, I think I'm done. I mean, you could go look at the research after that. You can see he's hit the over in 7 in the last 10 games. Here's his game logs. He's had 11 plus, actually. So maybe you can even do like FanDuel Sportsbook, alt lines, 12 plus rebounds, 14 plus rebounds, and see if you can hit, a really high ladder bet. So do what you want with this information. Another one, Steph Curry right here, juiced over for assist on both FanDuel and DraftKings. And then, bam, he's sitting here at 5.5 on PrizePicks. So whatever you guys want. Do what you want with this information. I'm not making choices for you. I just wanted to show you that it's there. All right, my 2 official picks. You guys know what they are. Here's the Patreon site. You guys can look. Oh, what's everything included here? You can click the show more, a little drop-down thing. It'll show you, a little bit more information about what you get. You can get all the tools and picks. Or you can just get all the picks, right? It's up to you what you want to do. I hope to see you on the inside. At the very least, please do me a huge favor. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, drop a comment, support me. Support free content, support free stuff, and I'll keep supporting you freely. And then if you sign up, maybe you win some money. Somebody reached out. They said they had one with a couple of the videos. They wanted to tip me. I said, you don't need to tip me. Don't worry about that. Give this a look. Get more value for yourself. And if you felt the desire to tip me, you could just sign up for Patreon so that not only are you giving me the money you wanted to, but now on top of that, you can get all of our picks. The value channel, which honestly, currently I think is the greatest thing we have is the value channel right now. And then everything else is the bonus on top. You can use these however you want across books and player prop sites. All right, my friends, good luck. I'll see you on the inside. Have a good day.